Let's set the stage first. Your mortgage lender can't close on time. What do? Hey everybody, this is Garrett Gunnarsson with Archetype Mortgage. I stumbled upon a story today in the first time homebuyer subreddit that I thought anybody could find valuable. It's about what do you do when you're purchasing a home and your lender can't close on time? Let's dive into it. As you can see, it says mortgage approval due date is pushed back. Should we be worried sellers could dip out? Well, first off, yes. In most scenarios, you should be very worried if you can't close on time. Depending on how your sales contract is structured, the sellers could back out, and if you can't get financing on time, they could potentially keep the earnest money deposit, which is usually 1% or more of the sales price, plus you would have wasted an appraisal, an inspection, and possibly other fees as well. All right, they give us a little more detail here. It says, the sellers for this home have been anxious about closing fast and on time so that they can close for their next home. As we all know, this is such a seller's market that we have been working as fast as our lender will allow us for a 30-day closing window. So, okay, I think because the sellers are contingent on the sale of this home to buy their next home, they have a very low risk of losing their earnest money deposit as long as they can still close within a week or two and not totally destroy their own new home purchase. Second, you should never be working with a lender that can't handle a 30-day close. In this market, that is simply unacceptable. Next up, it says, for 2 weeks, we heard nothing other than empty reassurances that we are on track to close on our due date this Monday, July 3rd. And this was posted Friday, June 30th, just so you're aware. So that's basically the following business day. It's not looking good. Red flag number 2 or 3 at this point. If your lender is just reassuring you something, but they haven't actually given you any milestone updates, then that's a major red flag and you should probably dip out and shop another lender. And if you're in Texas, reach out to me. I can close very fast. They should be giving you updates and reassurances when the appraisal's ordered, when your disclosures are out, when your disclosures are back, when you submit the documentation to underwriting, when the underwriting gives you conditional approval, when your appraisal comes back, when title comes in, when you're submitting for final underwriting approval, when your closing disclosure is going to be coming out to you. And finally, they should be telling you that the documents have been released to escrow. There's a lot of milestone communications that should be communicated that a lot of lenders simply do not do. And then they go on to say, well, there's a few hours left on Friday and the lender just told us they need an extension to Wednesday. Has anyone had experience with this? Anxious sellers wanting a quick closing and pulling out of the deal when an extension is requested? Our realtor has been fueling my anxiety since we put the offer in. So I'm at a point that I don't even ask her for advice for risk of her scolding me. Okay, there's a couple points on that too. First, I really don't know why a lender would only need a 1 business day extension. The post doesn't have enough information. So there's a chance that that 1 day extension won't actually cause a big deal. Or it will just lead to further extensions. Next up, it sounds like their realtor is scolding them. My guess is that they did not go with the realtor's preferred lender. Now, this is a whole rabbit hole, and sometimes realtors do choose very poor preferred lenders that are not good or very slow, and they just know them for one reason or another, so they refer their buyers to them. Other times, more experienced buyer side agents have 1 or 2 preferred lenders, maybe more, that they send potential clients out to because they trust that they can actually close on time and that they will very clearly communicate everything throughout the whole process. So I'm guessing there's the chance that this person assumed incorrectly that every single lender in the whole country is exactly the same. You'll get the exact same service, the exact same communication, the exact same speed. And so I'm guessing they chose some random online lender due to the lowest rate that they could possibly find, shopping 100 different places. And now it's coming back to bite them in the butt. Do you think the seller is going to back out and take their money? Have you had any issues when you were buying your home, closing on time? What were they? Make sure to tell me down in the comments. Did you work with your realtor's preferred lender? And has your realtor ever scolded you about something? If so, what was it? I really want to know. I hope you found this video valuable. Make sure to share it with any friends and family who are in the home buying process and any realtors you might be working with, especially if they're in Texas. I'd love to compete and win their business on the mortgage side of things. And be sure to reach out if you have any mortgage related questions at all with the information right here. And make sure to check out all the other videos on my channel. I have a ton of great content that I created because I found so much misinformation online about mortgage. I had to address it. Have a great day.